Hope you guys enjoyed that Awakener fight. Real quick, I'm just going to basically go over how I got damage with Trypanon. I did it using this keystone from the Elegant Hubris Jewel with Chittis. It gives you 50% more effect of your auras on you, or makes your auras do 50% more or less. I combine this with grabbing aura effect a couple different places on the tree besides just getting crit multi and stuff. And then I grab Wrath and Smite. So usually this keystone, it basically says, oh, you can only have one aura on you. But with Smite, since it's a duration aura, you can get it too. So it's basically like Wrath times 2, because Smite does basically what Wrath does. So Wrath is through 31 to 490. Smite is 25 to 480. So it's basically Wrath times 2. Then you get 50% on top of that. Then you get the aura effect here. And then I grab aura effect on my chest. So basically, I have no damage, whatever. I come over here, I activate Wrath, I get a bunch of damage. Then I go over, I hit somebody with Smite, and then I double that damage. Okay, this is pretty much what it looks like running around. I use Static Strike to counteract the fact Trypanon has a ridiculously slow cast speed.
You'll feel it soon enough.
In the fight, I pretty much only use my clear attack because I have a damage setup which doesn't have multi-strike and faster attacks, and it's just like really slow. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a pretty slow attack. More or less, I forget to use it a lot in boss fights because they're always teleporting around and I'm just trying to land my first hit rather than just messing around with doing a slow hit. Real quickly, I'm just going to mouse over the gear just so you can slow down, pause the video if you want to try to copy it, see what to go for in the gear. Stuff like this. This is mandatory, by the way. It's cheap, but the multi's absolutely mandatory. 100% use this in Trypanon builds. The gloves, these are a super pricey item. Basically, all they give you is 12% life and 30 fire and cold res. I would, if you can't afford that, try to get this helmet right here and get it with either the lightning gems, AoE gems, aura gems. Worst case scenario is duration gems, which would only affect your smite. It wouldn't affect your wrath. I'd get a level 20 Wrath before you get a level 21, and a level 21 Smite I don't think is expensive at all. Empower, just get a level 3. That's one of the last things you should do. Those are all expensive upgrades. At the end, if you lose this, lose 21 Wrath, lose level 4 Empower, you're only going to be losing 20-30% of your damage and 10% life and 30% fire and cold resistances. That's basically, I don't know, a real quick summary of basically what I'm doing to get damage with Trypanon. I went Inquisitor with the Elemental Immunity nodes and Consecrated Ground nodes with the Ignore Resistances nodes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, if you want to make kind of a funny build, it's unusual, but still pretty strong. Check it out. Trypanons are a couple C a pop. I would recommend, and the reality is I have 2 6 links, you only need one. At the end of the day, I ended up using this when I was fighting Awakener level 8 because I kept forgetting to do my slower high DPS setup for Static Strike. You guys have a good one.